We are sorry if we offend anyone in this video, but it's history of the U.S. We're just saying what's true. Due to the Freedom of the Press Act, we will start this video by saying, in my opinion.
In my video, I do what I want! Happy America Gets Loud Day! Hello, everybody, in this great nation of ours that belongs to us, the U.S. Us. Why do you think it got that name? Us. United States. Us. Together. Justice has the word us in it. You see, these things all work out in beautiful coordination. And the amazing land of the free, and the home of the... You guys are seeing. I don't know what that was. I didn't do it. And you see, today on the Old Lady Grandma, we have a history lesson about the truth of America, how it was actually founded, what we do here, and how awesome we are. And you see, America was founded on the basis of power. We are awesome. Power. That's what the meaning of our flag is. Forget that. Yeah. We are America. America, founded back in 1492, what Steve calls the olden days, what I call my twilight years. Now, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue back in 1492. You know it's true because it all rhymes. This was the ship that he used. That's supposed to say something else. Don't worry. Same to Anne. You know, that sort of stuff. See, we got all the cannons at the side. He definitely had those. If those whales came and attacked, he was prepared. Now, he got the life booties, or whatever you call them. The thingamabobbers. What those would do is if someone got in the water, and then Dave would run up, here, Bill, grab this, and then he would throw it into the water, and he would be saved, except if a shark ate him. But that's what the cannons are for. Just don't hit Bill. Now, in the back, we got these tiny little life raft ships back here, and what those are for is if someone was stuck in the water, you'd throw it on top of them, they could crawl inside of it, and the sharks don't see them anymore. Then you can throw the buoy at him. Hits him straight in the head. There you go, Bill. You're safe. We got the captain's quarters right here. And is that a ladder? Why do they have a ladder just randomly sitting there? So you can get on top of the captain's quarters? Who needed to do that? What, they have fancy picnics up there or something? You know what? Enough with the boat. That was today's history lesson. But we have more. Oh, so much more. This is America. We have so much to tell about America. Next lesson is on the natives of America, also known as American Indians, also known as savages. But that was to Christopher Columbus and his crew. You know, Dave and Bill? Those guys, they were terrified of the natives. We actually got a real-life native to come in, and I want to warn you, their outfits were so good. When you're looking in the woods, you think you're seeing a wild animal. No, that's a native out there. He's probably got a bow. Oh, here he comes. Well, my native friend, let me tell you something. Not today. Look at him go. They got no idea what's going on in life. That's the fun part about it. We school them in all sorts of things. Well, next lesson. America. We are violent people. Yeah. We are always looking to start a fight. Where the Revolutionary War comes in. We were being unfairly taxed by the King of England. You see, we originally came from England on that boat. Dave, Bill, and Columbus up there. First ones in America, don't you know? Besides those wild beasts, the natives. But we taught them a thing or two, didn't we? But we fought wars. We used amazing tools instead of bow and arrows. We used swords. Hold on. Swords. And we also used rifles. I'm afraid we don't have a proper depiction for that. Or do we? Steve. What is this? I asked Steve for a rifle. He brings me this fake shotgun from Activision. That's a video game company. Why do I have that? Something else, please. What the? What? Who are you? Oh, what? Oh, this is a fake Tommy gun. Not what they used either. Oh boy, I'm really I would like some real. Oh what? Oh my, what? Okay, I don't know what this is. It's pretty cool, but not what they use. Something that they use, please. Oh, okay, I asked that they did use these, but that's I give up. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Just look up what a rifle looks like online, and if you don't already know, go back to grade school. What? See this? Look at it, it just came right out of that cane. Isn't that cool? It's found in my garage, and it has nothing to do with this, don't worry. Oh wait, yes it does. The Revolutionary War. And see, we just went over what weapons they used. Like the swords and the guns. You know, the guns. You got this, you know, the rifle. Please tell me you guys looked it up. Unless you need to go back to grade school. But still. The Revolutionary War was where America ignore that, decided that they were done with England. You know, where England came from, it's where these guys came from. You know, Columbus and Dave and Bill, they came over from, actually they came from Spain, that was a lie. But near England, they were tired of England's tyranny, as they say. Tyranny, I don't think it was tyranny, they were doing them a solid, in my opinion. They were taking their money. They said it was taxation without representation, but this was the king. I think he rules all of it. I mean, well, there has to be someone above the king, though. Did he get representation? Did the king get representation? From the person who rules the king. And from the person that rules the king, I guess it would be Parliament that rules the king due to the Magna Carta, which that's a tale for a whole other time. Look that up, too. And then who's above the Parliament? Oh, I know who it is. It was me. Now, you see, I told that. That was my twilight years back then. I was still alive, and I was the oldest person alive. They worshipped me. So, I was in charge of Parliament. Now, what we did in America, what America did, is they were like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you, England. Get over here. And then they were like, we're going to kill you. And then, what they did is the Redcoats came over. You know, when I say Redcoats, I don't mean people that literally had red coats. I mean people. Those coats used to be white. But then, they were stained in the blood of their enemies. See, look, I'm now a redcoat. I used to have some white on me. Now it's all red. I am now a redcoat. This is what they look like, everybody. They might have had a gun or two hanging around. They had a... This is exactly what a redcoat would look like. And those redcoats, they were going after the Yankees. Not the New York Yankees. No, we're talking about the Yankees, the Patriots. The people of America who decided they were going to fight. What they did is they took their guns, they took their swords, and they ran over to those Redcoats, and they were like, I don't like you. Shink, 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 boom. Their guns and knives and swords. It was a bloody battle. Many people died. And again, that always happens in any type of war, so I mean, I suppose all wars are bloody. You know, I've just been droning on this whole time. I should probably move on. Next segment. Everyone, we are now talking about George Washington, the first president of us, also known as U.S., also known as us, also known as Grandma's Place, where Grandma roams and rules. I was actually before Washington, just nobody acknowledged me. But, Washington, there was a rumor that he cut down a cherry tree. Crash. I am here to prove that wrong, because fact is, he didn't chop down a cherry tree. What he did is he punched that thing, and boom! Did you see that? It just went flying. And it, whew. Then his dad came out, and he was like, hey, Georgie, did you cut down this tree? Daddy, I can't tell a lie. I punched down this tree. Boom! Then he punched his dad, and he went flying. Next myth bust. People say that he had wooden teeth. That is not true. The top row of teeth, that was normal teeth. The bottom row was sheep teeth. That's right. He got them from sheep. You wanna know how he got them from sheep? Boom! Boom! Columbus! I think he's okay. That's enough about George Washington. Moving on. Civil War coming at you. You see, America, they loved to fight. And when they didn't have anyone else to fight, they would fight themselves, like this. My glasses. My glasses. Got him. Got him. Ignore that. But, Civil War started. We had generals riding in on horses. Tea battle! But fun fact about horses. They were never native to America or to England. Horses were actually from Spain. We actually got a horse to come in, and he's from... Steve, why did you give this horse a sombrero? That's Mexico. Ask Columbus. He would know the difference. Look at this, people. Look at this. That is not... I mean, really. Get out of here. Shoo. Columbus would be ashamed of you. Shoo. Take that sombrero off. God. Well, I suppose we can talk a bit more about the Civil War now. See, Civil War. Here is a common dispute. People thought the Civil War was fought over slavery. No, it was not fought over slavery. It was actually fought over economy. And you see, it is the people up north. They wanted big business where they could take themselves and they could make their factories with all the gas emissions. And then down south, they wanted their farms. They had their farms down south where they'd be tilling the ground. Where did my glasses go? Come on. Found it. Ow, my knee. Scrape my knee. World War I and World War II is the next segment of our show. Now, you see, World War I I don't know anything about it, except for the whole world was angry at each other for some random reason. We just decided to come at each other with guns and swords. Here we go again with our guns and our swords. And we go, pow, pow. You're dead. See, that's all I know about World War I. But all I know is that the Germans lost. Poor German folk. I bet they were sad. But you see, they came back in World War II. And they were like, I blame you, Jew. Sorry if I offend anyone with this, but it's the truth. And they said, I blame you, Jews, for what has happened to us, said Adolf Hitler, a very evil man. If you ever see anything about Adolf Hitler, know it's serious business. Except if they're making fun of Adolf Hitler, then it probably isn't serious business. Like if you see Adolf Hitler on a unicycle, juggling, onward. And you see the rebels, the American forces, the Allied forces, we stormed into America. It was like the French, the British, we're with them this time, which is really confusing. Americans, a whole bunch of us. We just went in there. I think there were Italians too, and oh boy, they just came in and they started bombing the place. DDay, what it's called. They came in and they had their gas masks on, and they were going, throw the bomb, mustard gas. Pew, 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 pew. And a whole bunch of people died. Now you see, on that day, when Normandy was invaded, the war was going to close. And Adolf Hitler was hiding inside of his little bunker. Oh no. The Americans... Oh wait, hold on. I got this. The Americans, they're coming for me! And he was like, I have to do something. Ha! Americans, you'll never get me! Oh no, my glasses! Get my glasses. But that's what he did. He, supposedly killed himself. Now you see, I think he's still out there. I think he's hiding with Columbus. He's out there, hiding with Columbus. You see? You know what this ladder is for right there? I just figured it out. And once you go up to the top of this here captain's quarters, you go inside. There's a trap door up there that leads to the Fountain of Youth. Now you see, a lot of people look for the Fountain of Youth down in Florida. We just got completely off topic, but I don't care. We're going on to the Fountain of Youth now. Like, we had a whole bunch of explorers go down to France, why did I say France? Florida, to look for the Fountain of Youth. They all failed because it was on his ship. In there, Adolf Hitler and Columbus are hiding in that ship. Next segment. Sorry, you caught me in the middle of the Macarena. Which brings us to our next segment. Modern day. Macarena was made modern day, that's why it brings us to our next segment. Just to let you know. Modern day history. What you all been waiting for, I think. We're leading up to today's America. And what we know as the land of the free and the home of the brave. And all that stupid stuff that nobody actually cares about. But today in modern America, what we care about is money. Money this, money that. Penance is paid. You see, we all just want our money. Every single one of us. That's why we didn't do the South thing. We didn't go plowing. We didn't just go farming all day long. Do-do-do-do. Farming in the ground. Do-do-do. Place a potato right there. Boom! We did not do that. We went big business. We went with the gas emissions from the frickin' northern facilities. That's right, the North won the Civil War. So, today, We have big business everywhere. We make cars, Toyota, Honda, Chevy. You know that song, drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry? That's a modern day song. You know who made it? People from the modern day. And you know who else is modern? Obama. He's modern. See? Obama. That's actually a pretty amazing thing. The first African American president. Isn't that a wondrous thing? We have developed so far that it's only them white, snooty people with the white hair to freaking diversity in the White House. We can now call it the President's House instead of just the White House. Isn't that amazing? But moving on. Next thing we need in there is a woman, but not Hillary Clinton. Or Sarah Palin. Neither of them. It's not happening. Next segment. Oh, sorry, I just landed in my space pod. Speaking of space pod, we're moving on to the future. What does the future hold on this day? Where we have rockets going up in the air. We like fireworks on this day. Now, we should come over with a little sparkler. But in the future, what are we going to do? Are we going to have whole entire rockets go up into space and then go... I think that's what's going to happen. You see, I have been studying relative physics lately, and I have discovered that through an anomaly unknown by mankind, a black hole has emerged in the galaxy in the Alpha Omega quadrant. And eventually, in the year 2027, this black hole in the Alpha Omega quadrant will expand to such a ginormous size that anything we send up into space will get sucked right in. So, if we keep on sending those fireworks up there, it's just going to keep on getting bigger and bigger. And there's going to be a fiery black hole. What's going to happen then? When we have that fiery black hole come up there, it's just going to keep expanding. And instead of us all getting stretched to spaghetti size, like what happens in a normal black hole, we're all going to be spaghetti on fire. And that's not good for your colon. Also, in the future, we really need to work on personal fitness. I mean, I don't know, but today, we're all like, yes, this is that's what we're all going to be like in the future if we don't work on personal fitness and cleaning out our colon. Yeah. Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching this July 4th America Gets Loud Day special, where we told you the real history of America. Now, see, if you want, down there, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and comment down below. Be much appreciated. I mean, I know it'll make Columbus and Hitler happy. Isn't that right, guys? Yeah! What about you, Dave? No! Shut up, Dave. Anyways, once again, we are sorry if we offended anyone in this video, but this is the internet. Live with it. Bye-bye!